Hi guys, Harry here from TechPlanet30.com. Just wanted to do this video for you today, and hopefully it might help somebody. Right now, as I speak to you in the kitchen on our portable TV, the UK government is trying to slash the financial deficit that this country is in. Now, somewhere in the region of 550,000 people are going to be losing their jobs. That means a lot of businesses are going to be going under as well. And a lot of people are going to be feeling the financial pinch. Now, this isn't obviously just happening in the UK. It's right across Europe, and it's over in America as well. Now, there's nothing I can say or do that's going to change it or make anybody feel any better about what's going to happen. But hopefully this video might help you guys who are tech-based, that type of thing. Now, we all have our computers, we all have our software brands that we like to use and that we trust. In this video, what I want to try and do is offer you free, downloadable alternatives to the big brand software names that you might want to purchase in the future. Now, these software titles that I'm going to explain to you, they're not going to give you a like-for-like experience, say like over Adobe Illustrator, right? But it might get you through until you have enough money, or until you're back in a situation where it's okay to go out and spend that type of money on that software package, rather than the maybe more important things in life that you have to buy, like food for your family, that type of thing. So they're not going to give you the same experience, guys, but they certainly will see you through, and they will certainly will do the job. So let's crack on with it straight away. By the way, just before I do go on, I'm going to run through this quite quickly, but in TechPlanet30.com, I've written a massive article about all these different software packages that I'm going to show you. Also, there'll be links over there at TechPlanet30 as well, taking you off to all these different sites where you can read up even more about it, that type of thing. All but one of the software titles that I'm going to show you now are Mac, Windows and Linux compatible. So everybody gets catered for in this video. Everybody will be able to download these titles that I'm explaining to you now. And like I said, over at TechPlanet30.com, I'll leave a link in the comment section down below. There will be links leading you off to your various different operating system that you need it for. Right, so the first package that I thought I might do would be obviously Microsoft Office and Apple's iWork. Now, we all use Office suites, whether it's for writing letters to people, or spreadsheets, or maybe a PowerPoint presentation, or a keynote, that type of thing. So I've come up with the alternatives to it. You've maybe heard of a lot of these, maybe not, I don't know. But here we go. The first one is NeoOffice. Now, this one isn't compatible with Windows and Linux, so far as I know. I don't think it is. I think this is more aimed at the Mac OS X users. But this is going to give you an alternative to Word, Excel and PowerPoint, and I think it has like a desktop publishing suite on there as well. I'm not too sure. That's one that you better go. It's better go across, have a look at. But I do know that you definitely get a Word, PowerPoint and Excel alternative to. Now, the next suite is OpenOffice. Quite similar to NeoOffice, only this one is, if you just go across here to system requirements, you see here that this is obviously for Windows, Linux, Mac OS X. I think this was originally done by Sun, but they got took over or something like that. So anyway, you can see there on that page that it covers quite a lot. Now, again, on this one, you've got alternatives to Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and I'm nearly definitely sure that there's a desktop publishing package on here. I think there's also an alternative to Outlook Express. Now, the last one is this one here called Think Free. This is it's a much less glitzier version of an Office suite than the Neo and the OpenOffice. As you can see down here, this one again is available for Windows, Mac and Linux. I'll just, if I can, you have a Word document, a spreadsheet document and your PowerPoint document on that. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is Photoshop is a big package that a lot of people use, especially graphic designers, that type of thing, and it's obviously probably Adobe's biggest selling software title. Now, this one that I want to show you is free. A lot of people have probably heard of it, and it's Gimp. Again, as you can see here, this one is available for Linux, Windows and Mac. I think with the Mac one you've got to have X11 running up on that, but it talks you through that. Now the next software package that I want to explain is Dreamweaver. A lot of people use Dreamweaver for HTML editing, that type of thing, building websites. And the alternative that I've come up with for that is Composer, Kompozer. And as you can see down here, you've got Windows, Mac and Linux for that as well. If you just take you over to a screenshot here, and you get a little taster of what the graphical user interface is like. And it's really not too bad actually, guys, whenever you take into consideration that this is free. Now a lot of people use Adobe Illustrator, which is really good for vector graphics, for editing and manipulating vector graphics. But again, Adobe Illustrator in its own right is quite an expensive software package. Inkscape is the alternative that I've found for that. Now if you go down here and we click on the screen shot for that, again you can see here that it's really quite pretty in terms of the graphical user interface. There's a lot of features on there. Now I've used this personally and I like this a lot. And again, guys, this is available for Mac, Linux and Windows as well. Now the next one that I want to go on to is, again, you're all going to heard these names. The first one is Adobe InDesign, which is like a desktop publishing suite, and the other one is Quark Express, both of which are very expensive, both of which are excellent bits of software. And the alternative that I found for this is Scribus, I think it's called. Now this is the Mac alternative for that, and I'll just zoom in there a little bit so you can get to see this. This is a screenshot for this one, and you can see there it's just a simple desktop publishing software package, and you can see there's quite a lot of features and stuff along the top there. Again, guys, this one comes for Mac OS X, Windows, SUSE, Red Hat, that type of thing as well. It gives you all the different operating systems down the side here. Windows Vista 7, XP 2000, that type of thing. Now for all of you guys that do video editing, movie editing, that type of thing, who might want to use Final Cut Express, Final Cut Pro or Adobe After Effects, here's an alternative for you as well. Cinefex. Now Cinefex used to be called this name here, which I can't pronounce, Jashaka. Anyway, it's been taken over now, and it's either been rebranded or taken over, and it's called Cinefex. Now if we go into Cinefex here, again, this just gives you a little bit of an idea as to the graphical user interface, which is pretty kind of minimalistic really, but it gets good write-ups. Now I've not personally used this one, Cinefex. I'm not a big video editor or movie editor, anything at all like that, but it gets a lot of good write-ups, and when I've read through it, there's an awful lot of different file formats that it caters for, loads of different things. So it's certainly worth having a look at if you want to go across and take a look at it. Now like I say, guys, don't forget, this is not going to give you a like-for-like experience over Final Cut Pro, Final Cut Studio, all those things, or Adobe After Effects. It's not going to give you that, but it's going to be an alternative, and a free alternative at that. Now I'm a MobileMe user, and it costs £59 a year for the features that you get with MobileMe. MobileMe is basically it consolidates all your mail, contacts, calendars, and synchronizes them through all the applications or all the devices you have, mobile devices, desktop and laptop, that type of thing. Now, like I say, it's £59 a year. You get 20 gigabyte of storage space in the cloud for that, which I think is a really reasonable price. I've been a MobileMe user since it was .Mac. Now, the alternatives that I've come up for this are xDrive for the Apple users. Only with this one you get 50 gigabyte of storage without having to, I mean, you can upgrade these and go into different plans, in which case you're going to start spending money, but for the free standard one you get 50 gigabyte storage space here, cloud storage, upload and store files, access files anywhere, share files, edit documents online, FTP and xDrive desktop icon. For the Windows users, it's called xDrive. Exactly the same type of thing, only obviously designed for Windows. And then for the Linux users, it's iDrive. Again, same sort of thing. Now, obviously, the majority of these you can access through a browser, and so people will probably say, well, what do you need? Why do it have to be Linux or Windows or Mac compatible? Well, because you have got to still download a certain there's a certain element that you're going to have downloaded for on your system, so that it integrates all the different applications that run through it, the likes of your contacts and your calendar and your email. If you don't want to use any of those, the other alternative is one called SpiderOak. Now, you don't get as much space in the cloud with SpiderOak, but it is free. But it seems a little bit more seamless and integratable with your desktop environment, that type of thing. So definitely worth having a look at. And don't forget, guys, go across to techplanet30.com. I know I went through that really quite fast, but if you go across to techplanet30.com, you're going to see the big article that I've written about that. Probably one of the better articles I've actually written over there to date. Purely and simply because hopefully it's going to be helping out somebody until we all get a little bit more money in our pocket, that type of thing. There's loads of links over there as well, taking you to all the sites that I've just shown you. And like I say, guys, I hope that it helps somebody. Don't forget, 6 p.m. tonight, Apple hold their Back to the Mac event. So I will be sending out live tweets. Plus, I'll also be updating techplanet30.com live as different things happen and come in back then. So you can follow me. I'm sure you'll want to follow the bigger YouTubers out there, like my friend John over there for Techno Buffalo, Soldier Knows Best, some of those guys. But I will be doing it just in case you do want to follow me. I think that's it, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget, my Twitter name is iHarrison30, and go across to TechPlanet30 anytime at all you want. Just one last thing before I do go. I've been having problems with my email address, which was harry@techplanet30.com. That has now changed. It's all gone away due to the people who hosted that email address. There was a problem with that, and it's all been sorted out now. So anyway, the new email name now for me, which I have details up over at TechPlanet30 about, is techplanet30@hotmail.com. So that's my new email address. Should you want to get hold of me, that's it. It's techplanet30@hotmail.com. Thanks very much, guys, for all your support, for watching the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.